You won't believe who Salman's Hollywood co-star in Sultan could be. Katrina and Siddharth get naughty in Thailand. Where's Ranbir? Priyanka's Quantico co-stars reveal that she has a boyfriend. Alia and Shahid answer some tough questions about each other. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin and welcome to 9xc.com, the show, your source for the latest Bollywood news and hottest gossip.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9xc.
Collaborations between Hollywood and Bollywood actors is not an uncommon thing, and here is a big one. The biggest from Bollywood is set to collaborate with the biggest of Hollywood. Remember Apna Salu and Hollywood star Sylvester Stallone had a brief Twitter exchange? They admired each other's work and even spoke about maybe working together. And now 9xc.com has it, fresh from the corridors of Yash Raj Films, the studio behind Sultan, that they are in advanced talks with Stallone's agents in Hollywood for him to have a big role in Sultan. Salman or Stallone ek film mein? We don't know what is big if this isn't. And what is the role that they have in mind for Stallone? Well, our source says, Stallone plays a veteran wrestler who brings Salu back into the ring after a brief pause in Sultan's career. Salman has put in all resources to ensure that the deal is sealed. ये सुन के fans तो बहुत खुश होंगे, लेकिन Stallone की एक condition है. Stallone's team is clear that he doesn't want to be reduced to a decorative prop the way he was in Sajid Nadiadwala's Kambakt Ishq. Fair enough, isn't it? All said and done, we hope things work out and we get to see Salman and Stallone get rough in the Akhada. And here are two people who are getting rough but in a whole different way. Katrina Kaif is all set to have a rocking phase in her career. Fitur और जगह जासूस के बाद Katrina नजर आएंगी in बार बार देखो, opposite Siddharth Malhotra. And we've learned some steamy news about the pair. 9xc.com has it that Katrina and Siddharth play a married couple and will be filming a honeymoon sequence. You know what that means, right? There are going to be some intimate bedroom scenes and even an underwater sequence. Itna hi nahi, the chikni chameli girl and the hunk sizzle on screen with an intimate lip lock. The scenes will be shot in Thailand and it's about 6 to 8 days schedule starting October 22nd. But what will Katrina's man Ranbir Kapoor be doing for those few days? Will he be driving himself crazy thinking about the hot scenes? Well, he has been on the other side, so maybe he knows what goes into it. 9xc.com told you earlier that Katrina's current beau, Ranbir, and his ex, Deepika, have filmed for intimate and extremely erotic scenes in their upcoming tamasha. Well, we understand that actors gotta act, but things become a little bit complicated when we consider Bollywood celebs and their relationships, right? And speaking of relationships, Priyanka Chopra has turned out to be one Juba Rustam. She has been keeping a boyfriend under wraps, away from the eyes of everyone, especially fans and the media here in India. And how did we find out about her boyfriend? Well, her Quantico co-stars let the cat out of the bag. In Quantico, Jake McLaughlin plays Ryan Booth and Graham Rogers is Caleb Haas. An interview with them read, McLaughlin and fellow co-star Graham Rogers revealed that part of their on-set antics included stealing Chopra's Segway board, a gift from her boyfriend, until he eventually bought them their own. First things first. This is a Segway, and it's a cool way to get around. But mostly boyfriend. They said Priyanka was gifted a Segway by her boyfriend. कौन है वो शख्स? प्रियंका तो बताने से रही. But we're wondering what Priyanka's reaction will be. After all, her co-stars let slip a closely guarded secret. Will she pass it off as a mistake or will she confront them? All said and done, we think Priyanka should just tell us already who that special someone is who she's given her heart to. And taking a leaf out of Priyanka's book is Chitrangada Singh. Not about having a secret boyfriend, but about having a career in Hollywood. Chitrangada's career is now being looked after by talent agency Exceed, and she's often been traveling to the US with the agency's head honcho Uday Singh Gauri to meet Hollywood agents. After a critically acclaimed debut in Sudhir Mishra's Hazaro Khwaishein Aisi, Chitrangada has been unable to attain commercial success. She did try to spruce up her image with films like Desi Boys and even did a special song in Joker and Gabbar Is Back. यहाँ तक कि चित्रांगदा सलमान के पास भी गई थी for advice, but nothing has clicked yet. Chitrangada's film Babu Moshai Bandukbaz with Nawazuddin Siddiqui has been derailed, and her plans to produce a film have been in the pipeline for a while now. So we guess she has nothing to lose by trying her luck in Hollywood. We wish you all the luck, Chitrangada. Coming up, what did Shahid think of Alia when they first met? A 9XC exclusive. John's stubbornness causes huge losses for Force 2. Welcome back to 9XC.com, the show. So Shandar has taken over our senses, but it's not like we're complaining. I mean, who would not want to see Alia Bhatt and Shahid Kapoor's cute interactions? When 9XC.com, the show, met up with them, we asked the two to play a little game we like to call How Well Do You Know Your Co-Star? The results were pretty impressive. Check this out, guys.
Ready? What's yours? Hey!
What is it?
Ma'am!
I swear we've not rigged this.
We've not looked also.
Believe in the spontaneity of the
Just look
moment.
this way, Shahid.
We're really excited.
Okay, next. Ready? Okay, let's give the answer. What annoys me about you? What annoys me about you?
What?
My hyperness, na?
Yeah. Ready? What is it?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying. Ready?
What is it?
Shandar in general is crazy. Freezing waterfall, fountain sea.
We're not matching anymore, Alia.
But this is, I mean, that's okay. Personal opinion. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
One second. Okay.
What?
What is it?
Playing some banging music. Finding out everything. That's true. That's true. But mine is right, no?
Absolutely.
Playing some banging music.
Raging it, bro.
Raging music.
So there you go. Alia and Shahid know each other pretty well. Next on our radar is an actor who is laid up in bed right now, but this is all his own doing. John Abraham was shooting an action sequence for Force 2 in Budapest. Now the beefcake had to break open a door. He did ace it, but in the process ended up hurting himself. Clots were formed which then had to be operated upon. John was then advised rest for 3 days, but did the man listen? Of course not. He insisted on continuing to shoot, but this only made things worse, and then John had to undergo a knee surgery. On his Facebook page, John posted, "Thank you for all the well wishes, getting better every day, and we'll be back to the set soon, hopefully. Thank you to the amazing doctors, Maniyar, and nurses." We wonder why our Bollywood heroes push themselves so hard. Shouldn't John have just taken the medical advice and rested? Now the shoot has come to a grinding halt, so imagine the blow to the film's budget. Shooting has stopped and money is going down the drain. All permissions on outdoor locales have gone for a toss, and now a lot of work needs to be done at ground level again. We wonder if John's body double had gone to sleep on sets. Why were his services not taken? Shouldn't director Abhinay Deo have intervened and curbed John's enthusiasm? In his photo from the hospital, John looks like he is clearly putting up a brave front. But does he really have a choice? And this strange choice by Bollywood has got us super confused. Bollywood fans will agree that celebrities party at the drop of a hat. Whether it's a birthday or anniversary, well, party to banti hai. And one recent fad that's been spotted is celebrating the success of movies that weren't exactly successful. Salman Khan recently celebrated the so-called success of his production Hero, which launched star kids Suraj Pancholi and Athiya Shetty. Hero made about 30 crores in the first week, and the collections nosedived into a pitiable amount of less than 1 crore in the second week. We wonder what Salman is celebrating. But Salman isn't the only one who believes in success parties being the norm instead of a rarity. Alone, the Scream Fest starring current alleged couple Bipasha Basu and Karan Singh Grover sank without a trace at the box office. Now this left us wondering, what were they celebrating exactly when the filmmakers threw in a lone success bash? Well, we think that they alone know how the movie could be termed a success. And making the list of Pata Nahi Kaise hit movies is Kill Dil. The movie that was all but hooted and booed out of theatres. But that didn't stop Ranveer Singh, Ali Zafar and a few others from celebrating the film's success. And then there is Zid, the movie that starred Priyanka Chopra's cousin Manara. The movie came and went without troubling the box office barometer much, and even the success bash, obligatory attendance by Priyanka or not, didn't change the film's fate. Other movies that make the list are Finding Fanny, Fata Poster, Nikla Hero, and the Kangana Ranaut starrer Revolver Rani. Kangana even threw the success bash for Revolver Rani at her newly bought residence. But there is more. Did you guys know that Sajid Khan's Hum Shakals, the flop that some consider to be the worst movie ever made in Bollywood, and people still remember Ram Gopal Varma Ki Aag? While the plot and storyline of the movie confused everyone, what confused us was the success bash that Sajid planned. Not surprisingly, it wasn't even attended by half the cast. But the one that takes the shining, glimmering, and glittering crown of the worst fake collections ever is MSG2 The Messenger. Well, 9xe.com did tell you about a sting operation we did, revealing that tickets were unavailable at the box office, only to be given for free by the Messenger's people outside the screening hall. We're guessing the collections of MSG2 could be as genuine as a Jimmy Choo bag bought on Hill Road, right? Coming up, 9xe.com reveals Shruti's next project. Alia puts her foot in her mouth once again. Welcome back to 9xe.com, the show, your source for everything Bollywood. So Shruti Hassan is back in the news with Welcome Back 2 and is not slowing down. Earlier we told you how Shruti and sister Akshara Hassan had both rejected Anurag Kashyap's movie.
I really love the campaign because I think it's very young, it's a lot of fun.
Sharing her experience about shooting for the ad, Shruti said, "Now those are some moves." With that, let's move on to our next story. Remember The Shaukeens, the movie that ruined all memories of the cult hit Shaukeen, starring the likes of A.K. Hangal, Utpal Dutt, Ashok Kumar and Mithun Chakraborty? The Akshay Kumar starrer The Shaukeens didn't set the box office ringing. And seems director Abhishek Sharma has moved on to a new project that he has in mind already. The first person the director had in mind for the cast was Ajay Devgan, but that was not to be. Ajay has refused the project. And who's next that the director is trying to rope in? Abhishek Bachchan. Now, Bachchan Jr. has been out of the big leagues for a while now. His latest movie, All Is Well, didn't do well at the box office. He was part of the super hit Happy New Year, but come on guys, Shah Rukh Khan was in that. Abhishek was just a supporting actor. 9xe.com told you about how Abhishek walked out of the Hera Fairy 3 shoot because of differences with director Neeraj Vora. The question now rises whether Abhishek can afford to walk out of shoots and refuse movies. I mean, he has acted in more than 50 movies and almost 40 of them have been failures. The only successes Abhishek has been involved in, apart from the Dhoom franchise, are Bunty Aur Bubbly and Guru. And well, the Dhoom franchise is as multi-starrer as you can get. Whether Abhishek will still take the high road and believe in his star power, or decide to take sloppy seconds, is what he has to decide. With that, let's move on to our next story. So earlier in the show, you saw how well Shahid Kapoor and Alia Bhatt know each other, but even Shahid was taken aback by Alia this one time. While trying to get the organizers at an event last week to notice one guy who was waving a piece of paper, Alia said,
उसका वो ऐसे हिला रहा है वहाँ से दे दो उसका दे दो सॉरी वो पेपर हिला रहा है दे दो
What?
उसका वो ऐसे हिला रहा है वहाँ से दे दो उसका दे दो सॉरी वो पेपर हिला रहा है दे दो
quickly hid behind Shandar's director, Vikas Bail. Do you think that Alia has inherited her bold genes from Papa Mahesh Bhatt? Or is it just one of her infamous foot-in-mouth moments? We think it's the former. But of course, this is not the first time that Alia has committed such a faux pas. Shandar director Vikas Bail was more than happy to share one of Alia's less than bright moments. He narrated an incident about them shooting in a waterfall that was very cold.
Yeah, Vikas would come from the hill and say, it's not that cold, na? You're fine, na? With muffler, jacket, socks, everything. And we are like, yeah bro, we're fine. We are cool.
I told Vikas, एक बार पानी में हाथ तो डाल. तुझे क्या पता? मुझे ठंडी नहीं लगती है. तू wrong आदमी से बात कर रहा है. But he didn't put his hand inside that water. Ever.
No, but Alia said, what are we doing about this water? So I told her, वो जो पुराने ज़माने वो गीज़र के वो नहीं आते थे, वो हीटर इलेक्ट्रिक डालने वाले पानी में, वो हम सब तरफ डाल रहे हैं. तो पानी हम गर्म करके रखेंगे तुम्हारे लिए. And she believed it also. She thought in that waterfall we're going to put those hot
क्या कर रहे हो यार? अभी बंद हुआ है. फिर से चालू मत करो.
Coming back to the Raita Fail Gaya song launch, apart from Alia's naughty comment, there were some other cool moments as well. Check it out, guys. And with that, it's time for me to go, guys. But thanks for coming back every episode. Check out all the happenings in Bollywood on our site, 9xc.com, and our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at 9xc The Show, and you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/9xc. Don't forget to download our free 9xc app for Android and iOS. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Ciao for now.